All right. Hey guys. Uh this is the Cave comic. It's my comic. Well, it's sort of a graphic novel now. So basically what this book right here it's the first 4 issues compiled, okay? So basically if you didn't get any of the issues, you can get this and you can still kind of know it. Kind of know what happens. I will say this is sort of like a little test run in a way because while I put a lot of effort into making the comic, admittedly I was a little lazy on like making sure that everything was like right and good in this. So there is a page missing, but I consider it a happy accident because, well, I'll explain. But other than that, this is pretty much everything you get in the issues, and more a little bit better. I went back and I cleaned up some of the stuff from previous issues that were messed up. So I'm basically going to take you through the story. Basically, if you can't be bothered reading it yourself, I'll just tell you what happens. Oh, you can just like turn the audio off and just look at the artwork. Right. Starts off 2 dudes. They're in a snowy wasteland. Oops, camera's moving on its own. Oops. Wait. Okay. 2 dudes in a frozen wasteland. They're looking for something. You don't really know what they're looking for yet, but they're looking for something, and he falls. Ah, and he goes running after him. Oh my god, is he okay? He's fallen. Ah, you alright? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. Get off me, you loser. He's angry, this guy. He's like, we're never going to find this thing that we're looking for. And then he goes, wait a minute. And he goes, wait a minute. Check this out. Oh my god, we found it. The cave, we found it. It's the cave from the title, guys. That's what they were looking for. So they ring the boss. And who is the boss? It's this guy. And he's letting us know that it begins. What begins? The story, the epic saga begins, okay? Then we cut to Goilco Industries. And this guy, Martin Fleischmann, he's the head of Goilco Power Company. Right. I'm sorry about this camera, guys. I've got like a really crappy setup. So yeah, this guy, he's like talking. He's giving a big speech. He's like a big, powerful man. He's giving a speech. Everyone loves him, except for this guy, a man by the name of Mike Montana. He's an employee and he's against what he's doing. He's saying, you got some dark secrets, Martin. And he's like, shut the hell up. Then we see this guy. This guy's not actually here in the room. He's like, this is like a showing the past, or this is like showing an old photograph. And he's talking about this guy. This is Henry Goyle. He set it all up. And he's taken over. He's angry because, he took over. Where's he gone? The original founder. Is he dead? Did he go missing? Yeah, he did. Nobody knows what happened to him. We'll find out later. And he's angry. And anyway, whisper, whisper, whisper. Secret stuff going on. Then he phones him. This guy called Mark, mysterious man. He's on a mission. Mark's a man on a mission. And he needs to speak to this guy called Kyle. And his friend Art Lloyd. So one day Art Lloyd just mind his own business, and then, oh my god, who's this guy? And then he goes, who are you? And he says, right, I'm working for Goilco. And he says, alright, what do you want? And he says, we want to speak to your friend Kyle, because he knows something, we need him. He's like, what the hell, why do you need him? He's just some loser. Kyle's basically like the dude from The Big Lebowski. He's just some stoner dude? Why is he important? Maybe he's got a hidden past. A destiny, maybe. And he's like, right, come here then. And they're chatting. And then all of a sudden, he starts freaking out. Whoa, he's having a vision. Whoa, what's he seeing, guys? Whoa. These are the sound effects that should be playing in your mind when you read this bit. Okay. Whoa. What's this? An alien landscape? Is this real? Is this a vision? What is this? Don't know. Then we get on to issue 2. So we see there's a guy entering a room. Ching! He flicks on the light. He grabs his hazmat suit. It's Martin, alright? Zip, clunk, clunk. That's the sound of him getting his hazmat suit on, right? He's got a gas mask on. He's looking like Heisenberg from the hit TV show Breaking Bad. He's opening this big vault. What's in here? Whoa, there's like a cloudy room, like behind a glass, and there's like a guy in this room. What is this? He's being contained. And he says, Martin's like saying to him, look, you messed up. He's letting him know he found the cave. Who is this guy though? He's like, I found the cave, bro. Now you're in a world of clouds and mystery. Here he is, look. Can't see him properly. What's up with him? Mystery. The mystery continues. We cut back. As we remember, Mark had a seizure of some kind and he's on the floor. He's like, oh my god. And then he gets up and he's like, right, we gotta go. We gotta figure something out. What does Mark know that we don't? It's dramatic. Right, and then this guy's watching this cat face shit. And then he goes, boom! He smacks open his door. He's like, oh my god, I'm gonna shoot you. He's like, what? And then he's like, what's going on here? And he's like, right, you, Art, need to get out of here. And he's like, okay, else I'm gonna shoot you. And then he tells Kyle, the cave is real, it's been found. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? And he explains to him, the way the world is going, we can't keep it up. We gotta find something new for people to live in, because the Earth's dying. And he explains to him the cave is like a wormhole in space. It's like a supernatural sci-fi portal, basically. The cave is a portal, that's what he's saying. And he says to him, where is the anomaly? All of a sudden he thinks he knows what he's on about. What is the anomaly? We're finding out. He knows what it is. It's in this chest. Cliffhanger. We cut back to Goyle Industries. Here we go, look. And then he says, and then we cut to this guy, Mike. He has to go see his boss, Martin. And Martin's a bully. He's like, listen, you don't like what I'm doing? Well, you're an idiot. You need to grow up. And he says, shut the hell up. And he's saying, look, I'm sorry about what happened to Henry Goyle, the founder, but I'm in charge now. And he's angry at him because he thinks he killed him, maybe. And then it goes on. He meets this chick. She's called Alice. They hug. They say, they both agree something fishy's going on. So they say, hey, let's meet up later. We'll figure something out. We'll suss out what Martin's doing. Cut to the cave. Two guys, they're in the cave exploring it. Weird symbols going on and stuff. We then cut back to the anomaly. This is what it is. It's an instrument. It's like an ancient magic instrument that when it's played, ching 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 ching, all these like rays are coming off. The power of the rays is transforming the dimension or something. And then he's grinning. He knows what's happening. Hehehe. We're gonna open up the wormhole of the cave or something. And then he's letting him know, right? Oh my god, it worked by playing the anomaly, the instrument that was shown here. By playing that, it opened up all this in the cave, inside the cave. Whoa, crazy. Flashback 10 years ago. We're introduced to Kyle's brother, Ivan. Now, Ivan is a mysterious character. He's kind of a bit evil / insane. Or is he? Is he insane, or is he aware of a deeper reality? He finds this mysterious website, Ivan does. And Kyle's like, what the hell's that? And he's like, I don't know. It's called worstzalos.com. Mysterious website. Deep web type stuff. And Kyle's just like, well, just get off it. It's probably nothing. And he's like, I think there's something behind this website. Could be connected. It could be relevant later in the story. Wink, wink. It is, but not yet. I've not wrote that part yet. Got to present day. He's taking him. Where's he gonna take him? They're going back to Goilco. We don't see him again for a while. They've gone off. And he's like, oh my god, I gotta phone somebody. He phones Kyle's auntie. She's this woman called Dorothy, I guess. And she's like, oh my god, he's gone missing. Yep, he's gone missing. So yeah, he's gone missing. She goes to tell Ivan, who, remember his brother from earlier, is in the attic. What's he doing in the attic? There's some guy like why is he beat up this guy, and why is he still looking at that website from 10 years ago? Is it connected? It could be. Okay, then we see mine's on TV. Wait. Look, Martin Fleischmann, he's on TV. He's famous. He's the world's richest man because of his discoveries. He's found a new type of fuel, right? That is basically unlimited. Like, basically, you know how you have to keep filling up your car with, like, petrol and stuff? Well, this stuff, it's like, basically never runs out. It multiplies before your eyes, basically. Something like that. And other stuff. So basically we cut back to Mike and Alice. They're discussing rendezvous. God, this is out of focus really badly. Focus. 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 Have I really got to have it that close? Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. Artwork. I guess if you want to see it properly, you gotta buy it. Ha ha ha. And they're talking about Mike. They're talking about Martin. And Alice says to Mike, we gotta sneak in the labs. And he's like, what? And he says, okay, we will do later. Cut back to Ivan. It turns out that this guy that he's got locked up, quote, unquote, he killed Percy. Who's Percy yet? We don't know that yet. We don't know who that is yet. Is there going to be an episode explaining that one day? Probably. He's frightened, and then he goes, I'm evil. I'm going to torture him, basically, is what he's going to do. Then We cut back. It's Mike and Alice. They're sneaking into Goilco. They're sneaking. They meet up with Art Lloyd. He's looking for Kyle. They're all going towards Goilco to figure out what the hell's going on. Where's Kyle gone? He's been kidnapped. And they're like, oh my god, we didn't know anything about this. They all go in. They get past the guard. They sneak in. They're looking inside. There's this toxic goo. What the hell is it? It's the fuel that they've discovered. What is it though? Who knows? He explains that he overheard Mark talking about the cave, and they're like, what the hell's the cave? They don't even know about it. Yet they're working for Goilco, and it's... should they not know about it? Then, we get really freaky at this point. They see this door, right? They open the door, it's a staircase, right? They go down it, right? It's like a creepy old... sort of Resident Evil looking hallway. They open another door. What? What the hell is this? It's like some kiddie stuff. There's like a tree with the faces and stuff. There's like place stuff all everywhere, and there's a chest of drawers. They move the chest of drawers, something's behind it. They look into the darkness behind the cabinet or the closet or whatever you want to call it. Right. Now here is where the page is missing. But it's kind of interesting because in this version you don't see what they see in this darkness, right? You only see what they react. You don't see what they see. So, do you want to know what they saw? You gotta read the issue. You gotta get issue 3. In this one, you don't know what they saw, which is kind of interesting. Although, it's just a mess up on my behalf. I should have checked, but oh well. All right, issue 4 starts. It's a flashback to 18 years ago. Wow, can you believe that? The story spans a whole amount of time. Right, so we see young Martin. He's being rowdy, a youngster. He's hanging out with this guy. He's called Axel. They're talking about the occult, okay? Then they see this guy up here in the window. They're talking about him. He's a guy called Robert Schultz, right? He's a mad scientist, such as Dr. Jekyll. He's a little bit like that, maybe. And so he gets his attention. He chucks his bottle. Whoosh, he's like, "Hey, why'd you do that? Look at that perspective shot. Look at that. How good's that? It's like you're looking from above. How good's that? I drew that. How good is that? Pretty good. I was pretty proud of that. Alright. Then he goes, let us up there. Let us have some whiskey. Let us hang out for a bit. And he's like, fine, okay. Then they come up. He's typing away at something. And he's like, what the hell are you typing at? And he's saying, check this shit out. It's a Ouija board. And then he also gives him this. He says he had a dream about this creature right here. How creepy is that, right? Who is that creature? Is he connected to the cave somehow? Answer, maybe. Okay. Then we cut back present day. Martin's in New York, right? He's hustling. He's on the Sigma male grind set, alright? He's doing business with this oil company man. He's in New York. Because you see, here's the conflict. Now that Martin's discovered this new fuel, this guy's out of work. You don't need oil anymore. You don't need this stuff. He's completely monopolized the business and he's getting angry at him. I don't like it. And he goes, it's my empire. He's powerful. He's looking like Al Pacino in Scarface. Right. Meanwhile, in England, because it's nighttime in England while it's daytime in New York, you get it? Right, so they're walking. They're still in Goilco. They're heading out. He's like, right. Art says, right, you two get out of here. I'm going to stay, and I'm going to try and look for some answers, alright? Focus, there you go. Pretty good artwork going on. So they say, okay, look, that's a pretty good drawing of a car with headlights on. Wait. Look at that, that's pretty good. And he's angry, and then we have a heated conversation. He's like, what the hell did we just see in there? And she's like, I don't know, stop thinking about it. And then they have a moment, and it's very cute. Back to the cave. We're right near the end of this volume. What's the cliffhanger going to be? Look at the cave, it's all crazy and stuff. So look, we see all this stuff and they're looking around. Whoa, this is amazing. We're finally going to save humanity. Then all of a sudden, look at this guy. What's this? Wait, focus. 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 Okay. He's going, what's this on the ground? Some weird bird head. Gonna pick it up. What? I can crunch it? What? And he goes, let's look at this leaf then. What? That breaks as well. He's sussing things out. Everything's like breaking, like it's all made of paper mache or something. And then he shoots it. Bang! Shoots this like huge heart looking thing. And the other guy's like, what the hell did you do that for? And he says, look, it's all fake. All of this stuff in the cave is made. It's man-made. It's, Martin set us up, okay? He's doing a psychological experiment. The cave is that's what he's saying. The cave is a psychological experiment for us. We are the subject of Martin's test, is what he's saying. And he's going, what? That's crazy. And then all of a sudden they go, hold on, there's somebody outside the cave. Who the hell could it be here out here in the wilderness? They run. They look. Last page, guys. Look, what did they find? Who is it? Did they find? He's been shot. Who's that? Gonna have to find out. You probably could figure out who that is, but I'm not gonna tell you. And then here I have like the artwork of the previous issues. Issue 1. There's issue 3. There's issue 2. And there's issue 4. And the end. Credits. Roll credits. Thus ends issue 1. Buy it on Etsy. Bye. Go listen to my new album. The music in the background of this is off my new album, so if you like it, then go buy it. Bye.